Now, as a teenager, Eddy Huntington left his East Durham home to find fame as a pop star, and he did just that, only not here in the UK. In the 1980s, Eddy was a singing sensation on the continent, in Russia and Japan. Well, now, 20 years on, he could be about to make a bit of a comeback, and it's all thanks to the Norwegians, who've asked him to take part in the Eurovision Song Contest. Richard Thomas explains.
It's the 80s, and Europop rules. It was cheesy, and much of it unforgettable. On the continent, Peter Lee's Eddy Huntington is a big Europop star.
Up and down, it's like I'm hung on a cable. 1 minute I'm flying, little light is mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little
20 years on, and a few pounds heavier, Eddy's still banging out the hits. Well, sort of. He's a teacher at a school in Stockton, but his past will always be close by.
Back in 1986, when I was 18 or 19, USSR hit the European charts, and it was in the German charts for most of the year, and the Italian charts and all over Europe. And following that was up and down, and then more recently, even this year, I released just a DJ-only song from the Netherlands called Love for Russia, which kind of links in with the USSR. There's lots of other songs in between. Mayday was probably my favourite, but the only song I got a UK release for was Meet My Friend, and it was released about 1990, and it was played once on Steve Wright in the afternoon on Radio 1, and then promptly banned by the BBC. There was a word they didn't like.
But Eddy's professional singing career could soon be revived. He could represent Norway at the Eurovision Song Contest next year.
There's been a communication going over the years, and they said to me, look, we've got this song, we know you like Eurovision, how about singing a song for Eurovision for Norway? I said, can I do that?
Yes, he can, apparently, and the children he teaches think he's got a good chance.
He told us when we were in class one time, and he said, like, just look on YouTube and then you'll find me. So we went on, and we saw him.
It's a good laugh, and it's funny, and he's a really good singer.
And what do you think of his singing now?
I think he's got better.
We'll be with him all the way, cheering him on. The children will love it.
Norway is, of course, famous for getting nil points. It's happened on 4 occasions. That's a Eurovision record. But this year they won. So if Eddy does represent the country, he'll be the host nation's act.
look at Eddy's new video.
Eddy still does the odd 80s revival tour, and if he is Norway's choice, then a global audience awaits him once again. And who knows, he could benefit from a huge northeast vote one night in May next year. Richard Thomas, BBC Look North in Stockton.